slide today so that I can. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Okay, I can see Wasilat Abdulsalam from Maryland, Lagos. You are welcome. Mark Awogo from Lekki, Lagos. You are welcome. Oh, Madam Osua, you are welcome. Ernest Chris, you are welcome. You are all welcome.
So that means you can
I
share
hope we
your
have Okay, should I try and share my screen? My phone just told me that I don't have that feature. My phone blocked me. Let me try again. My phone is saying I don't have the feature available on my, I can't display over other apps. It's not a problem. We'll have to improvise. Tonight's discussion is going to be interactive. Okay. And it's going to take a different format. I wish I could share my screen, but no problem. So we want to test everyone's knowledge tonight. So the format that is going to take is that I'm going to be asking some questions. We want to see how well you know your TGR. Okay, we want to test your knowledge. They are basic questions, okay, because we expect that for someone that is serious about TGR, you should know what TGR is and how it works and why certain aspects of the business are the way they are. You need to know your business. So you are all welcome. I can see Niniola Ayoluwa from Ogun State, Ajayi Idowu from Ibadan, Oyo State. Everyone is welcome. Timmy Destiny from Port Harcourt, you are all welcome. So keep coming and please drop reminders for your team members. All right, so let me go to the business of the day. Before we begin, let me just say a short prayer. Our Father in heaven, we bless your name. We thank you for another opportunity to share our knowledge and learn more. We are asking that tonight's meeting will be successful. It will not be in vain, and we will learn even more, and we will be able to put all that we are learning into practice, and we will make profit in Jesus' name. And we pray that Amen. Top Up and Get Reward will continue to grow from grace to grace and glory to glory. Amen. And it is well with us in Jesus' name. Amen. So I welcome everyone. I can see Baba Olowo in the house. All right. So tonight, I have just a few questions for us, and how we are going to take the answers will be that I don't want any chorus answer. If you know the answer, you will raise your hand. Don't type the answer in the chat box. We don't want anyone to copy your answer. So just raise your hand and I will randomly pick from the hands that are raised and I will unmute that person. Okay? So I'm going to be asking some questions tonight just to test our knowledge of Top Up and Get Reward and our business. So we want to see how you are applying the work that the educational team has been doing, all our leaders that have been sharing their knowledge for free. We want to see how you are taking it seriously. I hope you can all hear me. If you can hear me, please type loud and clear in the chat box. I need to be sure that I'm not talking to myself. Loud and clear. Let me see in the chat box, loud and clear. Okay. Okay, Madam Adetutu, good evening, ma. I can see you. Okay, so everyone can hear me. Very good. So by the way, I am Dami Optimus of Top Up and Get Reward. My actual name is Damilare Ayodele. Okay, I'm based in Epe, Lagos State. And I am an excited member of Top Up and Get Reward. It's a wonderful business. I love it so much. Okay, thank you. I can see that you can hear me. So the first question, now the main rule of this quiz, this TGR quiz is don't type the answer in the chat box. You are going to click on the reaction button and raise your hand. Then I will randomly pick someone to answer the question. If you don't get it, we will pass it on. I'll pass it on to the next person until we get someone that will say it correctly, the correct answer, okay? I hope you understand the rule. Don't type the answer in the chat box. I don't want chorus answer. Okay, nobody should type the answer in the chat box. Okay, so the first question is, how many point values or PVs do you gain from selling 10,000 Naira MTN airtime? I'll repeat the question. How many point values or PVs will you gain from selling 10,000 Naira MTN airtime? If you know the answer, raise your hand. Let me see. Let me check the participants. Babalu, Madam Usua. Okay, I will randomly pick. I'm going to pick randomly now. I can see other answers coming up. So once you've answered the question, once we get the answer correctly, everybody can lower their hands so that we'll now start the next question. Okay, so I'm going to pick Nini Oluwa Ayol, Niniola Ayoluwa. So I will unmute you now. All right, so unmute yourself. Okay. So the question is, how many point values or PVs do you gain from selling 10,000 Naira airtime, MTN airtime?
Good evening, everyone. There's no PV for any transaction, no matter the amount. Even if you buy 1 million to do 1 million transaction, PV, you only entitled to PV when you connect someone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So that's your final answer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me check in the chat box. Do we agree with that, or do you have another different answer? Let me check in the chat box. Are we okay with that answer? Is that the correct answer before I give my own verdict? Yes, so everybody is saying yes, agreed. So very good. It means that we are learning. So what it means is you don't gain point values from selling of airtime or data or anything for that matter. No matter how much you sell, you do not increase your point values. Very good. Thank you very much for that answer. Thank you very much, Mr. Niniola. God bless you for that. All right, so question number 2 now. So the rule again is don't type the answer in the chat box. If you know the answer, raise your hand. How much do you make when you register someone on 10,000 Naira Coral package, and how many PVs? How much do you make when you register someone on 10,000 Naira Coral package, and how many PVs? If you know the answer, just raise your hand. I will randomly pick. Don't type the answer in the chat box or else someone will get it. Okay, so I can see a lot of hands. Okay, I'm going to pick so many hands up. Oh. Okay. Okay, just to save time, let me just pick. Okay, Madam Adetutu, I will pick you, ma. Where are you again? You dropped your hand. Okay, let me pick Timmy Destiny. Timmy Destiny. So hold on, let me unmute you. All right, go ahead, Timmy Destiny.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
You are
Can
welcome.
you hear me?
Yes, clearly, I can hear you.
So you make 20 PV for registering someone on Cora package.
Yes.
And
okay.
you make 2,900 as a sales commission.
Is that your final answer? Okay, so repeat the answer again. And what's the point value?
The point value is 20, 20, that is the point value. Then the sales commission is 2,019 naira.
19 naira. Okay, so that's your final answer, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's see if someone has a different answer. So you can mute yourself back. Thank you. Let me see if someone else has a different answer. Ernest Chris, let me unmute you. Ernest Chris. Okay, go ahead, Ernest Chris.
She is correct.
She's correct. So you support?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. So it means that we are all paying attention to our TGR business. Thank you very much, sir. So it's correct. So the point value you get for registering a Coral package downline or prospect is 20 PV, and the commission you get is 2,019 naira. Of course, we should know because we are working with 10,000 in our fantastic 10. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, we can lower our hands now. You can lower your hands so that I will know who to pick next. So the next question now is, if you are on the 20K Emerald package and a team member on your level 4 registers 2 people on 50K Diamond package, how many point values will you gain? Let me repeat. If you are on the 20K Emerald package and your team member on your level 4 registers 2 people on 50K Diamond package, how many point values will you gain? So please think about it very well before you answer. And if you know the answer, raise your hand. Don't type the answer in the chat box. So hope you are not typing. Some hands up. Okay. I can see Madam Adetutu. Let me pick you. So the question once again is, if you're on 20K Emerald package and your team member on level 4 registers 2 people on 50K Diamond package, how many point values will you gain? All right, let me unmute Madam Adetutu. I'm coming. Okay, ma, you can unmute yourself, ma.
Good evening,
Madam
sir.
Adetutu. Good evening, ma. Welcome, ma.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah. Yes,
you are not qualified for any point value because you are upgraded to that level. If you want to be qualified for point value with that 50,000 package, you will be on 50,000 package yourself. That's my answer, sir.
Is that your final answer, ma?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure, ma?
Yes, sir.
So no point value at all?
There's no point value because you are not in the same level.
Okay.
You should be on 50,000 package to obtain any point value.
All right. Okay, thank you so much for that very clear answer. Let me check if someone else has a different opinion. I can see Mr. Kwafan Kaga. Let me unmute him. I think he has a different opinion, maybe. I'm coming. Mr. Kwafan Kaga, you can unmute yourself, sir. Do you have a different opinion, sir?
Mr. Damian Optimus, thank you very much for the privilege.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're welcome, sir.
There is no different opinion. What you said is right. Once you are on Emerald package, your 4th generation, you can't get any PV from there.
Beautiful.
Except commissions alone.
So what's the advice? So what's your advice to people who are still on 20K package, sir?
If you are on 20K package, you are really losing money. You should just find money somewhere and upgrade to 50K package. That's the best place to start. Once you are not on 50K package, you will continue losing money because you don't know when your downlines will be aggressive. Just 2 days in between, something can happen. So the best place to start is 50K package. Where you are 50K, no PV will be lost.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much for that answer. Very clear. So everyone, you can hear now, if you are still on those lower packages, I beg, upgrade yourself as soon as possible so that you don't miss point values. Point value is money, okay? You don't want to miss point value at all. So, Madam Adetutu, thank you for that beautiful answer. Mr. Kwafan Kaga, thank you so much for that. You are correct. All right, next question. Yes, you can mute yourself back, sir. So, next question now. Please don't type the answer in the, yes, the best package is 50K. I saw someone type that now. So don't type the answer in the chat box. Number 4 question is, what is the maximum number of people you can register directly with your link? What is the maximum? That's the limit that you can have directly under your link. If you know the answer, raise your hand. Just click on the reaction button, raise your hand if you know the answer. The maximum number of people you can register with your link. Okay, a lot of hands now. Okay, I'm going to pick Madam Osua because I've been seeing her hand up before. So, Madam Osua, let's hear your voice. I'm coming. Let me unmute you. All right. You can unmute yourself, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yes, you are welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So what's the maximum number of people you can register directly with your link?
Our company, TGR, is level something. I don't know what. So you can register.
Yes,
as many people. There's no limit.
Are you sure?
People, yes, there's no limit to the number of people that can directly enter you.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So is that your final answer, ma?
Final answer, sir. Final answer.
Okay. Okay. All right. You can mute yourself back. Let me check if someone else disagrees or agrees. Thank you so much for that answer, ma. Let's see if someone else agrees or disagrees. Mr. Paul Olayinka, let me unmute you. I've been seeing your hand up. Oops. Oh, sorry. I'm going to click something else. Okay, Mr. Paul Olayinka. Okay, he has dropped his hand. Okay, Madam Odinot Pola Shade, let me unmute you. Do you have a different answer, ma? You can unmute yourself, ma. What is the maximum number of people?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, ma.
I don't have any objection with her answer. She's correct. There's no limit. TGR is
okay.
There's no limit of the people we can register under ourselves.
Awesome.
As many as we can.
Awesome. So TGR gives us the room to expand.
Yes.
That's what you are saying.
Yes.
So
yes,
you can you can go wide,
yes,
and you can go deep.
All over the world. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Thank you so much, ma.
Yes, sir.
So, yes, that's the answer. You can register unlimited number of people directly. There is no limit to the amount of money you can make in TGR. TGR is the best. Honestly, it is the best. But you can lower your hands. Let's go to the members. Maybe today, yesterday, and this week, and the rest. You should be learning from this our training. Don't miss any training at all. Don't miss any Zoom meeting. It's very important. Don't miss our meetings. Let me go to the next question now. Very important question that everybody should know, because it's one of our selling points that you can tell people. What year did TGR company start? What year? I just need the year. The year. When did TGR start? What year? If you know it, raise your hand. Don't type it in the chat box. Okay. The year that TGR started. Okay. I'll pick Madam Onosoya Ajuma. I'll pick you. I mean, my phone is so... I'm sorry, I'm trying to select your name and your name is bouncing. Okay, so Madam Ajuma, you can unmute yourself. Let's hear your answer. What year did TGR start?
2018.
2018. Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma. Let me see. Okay, thank you so much for that answer. Let's see if someone else has an opinion. You can mute yourself. Olufun. I've not seen that name before. You can Jedo Olufunsho. You're welcome.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, you are welcome, sir. It's great to have you here, sir.
What the madam just answered is 100% correct. 2018, sir.
Wow. So everybody is just getting all my questions. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Thank you. So I guess we all agree that TGR started in the year 2018. So when people tell you how long has, or when people ask you that how long has TGR been, you can confidently tell them that we will be 7 years old in 2025 this year. You can confidently tell them that's awesome. Businesses that maybe some months ago or last year, they are nowhere to be found, but TGR is standing stronger and getting even better by just TGR, and long live TGR. So let's move to the next question. So how much commission do you gain from selling 10,000 Naira Glow airtime? How much commission do you gain from selling 10,000 Naira Glow airtime? So, recognize the sellers. How much commission do you gain from selling 10,000 Naira Glow airtime? So you may need a calculator for this. So I will pick Madam Savina. I don't think she has spoken tonight. Don't type it in the chat box, so Nima, you can tell us your answer. You can unmute yourself, Madam Savina. Or should I pick, okay, Balogun. Let me unmute Balogun. You are welcome. You can unmute yourself, Balogun. How much commission do you gain from selling 10,000 Naira Glow airtime?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
You are welcome. You are welcome. We can hear
Yes,
you.
sir.
Hey, someone is typing in the chat box, so don't type in the chat box.
That is
Okay.
2.5 of 10,000 naira.
Thank you very much. Thank you for clarifying. So you said 2.5% of 10,000 naira is 250 naira. Correct. You are correct, ma. I won't even bother to ask people about that. That one, you are correct. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move to the next question. So for those, in fact, this is for everybody actually. Whenever you buy airtime on the platform, you are entitled to 2%, 2.5% of all your airtime purchases, okay? Then your downlines who are using the platform under you, you also gain a percentage. Don't let me ask that. Don't let me mention that. Maybe it will pop up in the next question. All right, let's mute ourselves. You can mute yourself back. You want to say something? You want to say something? Okay. When do we normally have our Zoom meetings? You tell me the days and the time. When do we normally have our Zoom meetings? This is like an announcement now for those that don't know or who are not used to attending our Zoom meetings. When do we normally have our Zoom meetings? This is the question for everybody now. If you know it, raise your hand. Don't type it in the chat box. When do we normally have our Zoom meetings? Okay, I can see so many hands now. Okay, I'll pick Eunice. Eunice. So you can unmute yourself, Eunice, Madam Eunice. When do we have our Zoom meeting? The days and the time?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yes,
we normally
yes, you are
have
welcome.
We normally have Zoom meetings on Tuesdays, 8:30 p.m. for prospects. On Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. for registered members. And on Sundays, 8:30 p.m. also for prospects.
I hope we can hear that now. So we should all know this. We shouldn't be reminding us that there is Zoom meeting. Everybody should know when there is Zoom meeting. And we should remind our new members too that there is Zoom meeting. If you don't go to class, how will you pass exam? If you don't attend lectures, how will you pass exam? Now we are doing exam today. Today is exam day, and you guys have been doing so well. Thank you so much for that answer, man. God bless you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move to the next question. We can lower our hands so that I'll know who to pick next. Just lower your hands and you can mute yourselves. So the next question is, how many point values do you need to qualify for the traveling incentive of 750,000 naira? How many point values do you need to qualify for the traveling incentive of 750,000 naira? If you know it, just raise your hand. Don't type it in the chat box, please. Okay, so a lot of people know this. So. Okay, I'll pick someone that has not spoken yet. Okay, Madam Atinuke Subaidat. Let me pick you, ma. I've been seeing your hand up since. Okay. Okay, you can unmute yourself, ma. How many point values do we need to qualify for 750?
25,000 point value. Good evening, able leaders.
Good evening, ma. Is that your final answer, ma?
Yes, yes.
Okay, she has. Okay. Okay, let me see if someone else has a different opinion. I will unmute Mr. Falek Telecoms Bayo Adefala, our daddy in the house. Sir, do you have a different opinion?
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
You will need 250,000 PV to qualify for the travel incentive of 750,000 naira.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, I'm very sure.
How many PV again, sir?
250,000.
250,000. Okay. All right. I need one more opinion because now we have two different answers. Okay. Thank you, sir. You can mute yourself back. One more person. Let me see. Someone else who has not spoken tonight. Okay. Mr. I'm not sure if it's a Mr. or Mrs. now. Kulas Myriga. I'll unmute you. You are welcome. So how many point values? I just want to confirm.
Okay, it's 25,000 BV. 25,000 BV to qualify for 700. 25,000 BV to qualify for a trip or 750,000 naira. Can you hear me? 25,000.
Okay, that's your final answer, right? Yeah. Yes, sir. I can hear you clearly, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Thank you very much. So two people have said it. One more, because we need to be sure of our point values, so that when you hit that point value, you want to know when you start saying, I don't qualify you, I want to collect my money, I need my money. Because TGR, since they started in 2018, they are not owing anybody money. All the people that have been qualifying, they've been getting their money, and we've been seeing them being celebrated. And by God's grace, we will all be celebrated. You all and I too will be celebrated. So I need one more final answer, then we'll move to the next question. NS Chris, do you have a different opinion? Let's see if majority will carry the votes. So you can unmute yourself. Okay. Yes. And Chris, do you have a different answer, sir? Okay, maybe he's not there. Okay, so I think everyone agrees with, Actually, it's 25,000.
There is silence everywhere.
Don't worry, sir. Everyone is satisfied with the answer. So the number of PVs you need to qualify for 750,000 naira is 25,000. Actually, it's actually 25,000 points. So, and that's why we are saying that your point values are very important. You don't want to miss point values from the beginning. Don't miss point values, and remind your downlines who are still in the lower packages to upgrade so that they can qualify faster. All right, thank you so much for your answers. Let's move on to the next question. Now, this one is a bit technical, so please listen carefully. So you are on the 5K Pearl package, and you also want to follow our Fantastic 10 roadmap. So you register 10 people on 10,000 Coral package on your level 1. How many PVs and how much commission do you gain? I'll repeat the question. You are on the 5K Pearl package. You also want to join us in this, our Fantastic 10 roadmap. So you go ahead and then register 10 people on Coral package on your level 1. So you've completed your level 1. How many PVs and how much commission do you gain? So if you know the answer, don't type it in the chat box, raise your hand. You are a 5K Pearl package person, and you registered 10 people on your level 1 that on 10,000 naira package. How many PVs and how much commission will you gain? Hey, our boss from America, I must choose you. Mr. Courage from United States. Let's hear that Americana accent tonight. You're welcome, sir.
I not go use any Americanas, no hype me.
I beg, don't hold my hand.
No hype me. No hype me, my guy. I just did one side for you to chill out fresh, because the code where they decide right now, it's something else. Anyway. Yeah, it's kind of chilly right now. It's a chilly day out here. It's sunny, but it's chilly.
We are hearing that. When we heard that, it's so chilly over there right now.
Yeah, it's chilly, but it's a beautiful day, but it's chilly. Anyway, so to answer your question, yeah, I got a coat on, so I'm trying to stay warm.
Awesome.
It's a thick coat I got on right now.
Awesome.
You all want to see where I'm at? I'm at the park. Okay. To answer your question.
Yeah.
When you're on the 5K package, you're not there are no PVs allotted for the 5K package. So that means that if you're on that package, no matter how many people you register, even if they register with a 100,000 naira each, as long as you're stuck on the 5K package, you're not going to earn any point values from your registration. That is why it's extremely important for you to be on at least the 10K package. You know, as a matter of fact, the best package to be on is the 50K package or even the 100K package. You know, that way you are safe. You know that you're positioned yourself to earn all the available PVs. You're not going to be afraid of losing any PVs. You know what I'm saying? So it's smart for you to be on the 50K package if at all possible. But if you're on the 5K package, no PVs for you at all. Okay, and then of course you earn 22% affiliate commission for each person you sign up. You know, while on the no matter the package you're on. So that's the direct affiliate commission. But I'm not a mathematician, so I don't know what the cumulative affiliate commissions are going to be. So
okay, for the 10 people, right?
That's 10,000 the affiliate commission you're going to earn per person is what I know. You know. Which is 22%.
Okay, so, no problem.
If the person you're signing up, somebody and who's coming in with a 10K package, that's 2,019 naira or something per person. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So so for you to get how much you're going to earn
10 people total, now.
You multiply by 10. So you work that out, please. I'm not going to rack my brain to do that right now.
No problem. Let me let you off the hook. Over. There is a different opinion now. Thank you on this. Thank you so much, sir. So let's see if someone else has a different opinion. But I believe that of us hammering on the same point over and over, it's good that once in a while like this, we test our knowledge of the business, because when people ask us, people who are still considering the business, when they ask you, they want to see how confident you are about your business. You know, you should know your business in and out. You should know it. Knowledge is power. Okay, knowledge is key. The more you learn, the more you earn. When you now apply that knowledge, that's when it now becomes money. It materializes for you. It becomes money. Okay, so all this knowledge, we are putting it into practice and we are using it to make money. So let's see, Mr. Mark Awogo, let's see if you have a different opinion. Then you tell us how many PVs do you get and how much in total for 10 people who register on 10,000 Naira Kora package. If you are on 5,000, how many PVs do you get? Do you agree with Mr. Courage, or you have a different opinion? So you can unmute yourself, Mr. Mark Awogo.
All right. Good evening, everyone.
Mr. Mark.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You are welcome.
I'm talking. Good. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Thank you for the opportunity. Yes. Yeah. If you are on 5,000 per package and you want to join Fantastic 10 and you register, you bring 10 people. Yes, yeah, you are going to get your PV for the 10 people because why? You are registering them direct. But if them now bring their own people to register, you are not going to get PV from their own. That is, we are on their second, that is your second generation. But at your first generation, you are going to get all your PV and your complete PV. Your complete PV and your complete commission.
Commission. Okay, so even though you are on 5,000 package, you are saying that you will get your PVs, right?
That is, if you register the person directly.
Directly. Okay.
Yeah, that's
all right.
That is your first generation.
All right. Let's see if someone else has a different opinion. You can. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate you for your honest and candid answer. Let's see if someone else has a different opinion. Someone else who hasn't spoken tonight. I think Madam Sabina, I don't know if you are available now. Let's hear from you, ma. You can unmute yourself, ma.
Okay, I've spoken before anyway.
Okay, yeah, okay. Maybe I mixed you up with someone else. Go ahead, ma. Just to save our time.
Okay, if we're on 5K package, you are not entitled to any point value. So you will need to upgrade. Sure, yes, I'm very sure you will not get any point value if you are bringing in 10% or more than 10%. Then if you are bringing...
Sorry, man. What do we call that 5K package? What's the category we put it in? I know it's spell. What's the category? Do you know there's a category?
Student category.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay. Thank you. Go
on.
Then
if you register people with, if they come in with 10,000 package, the amount of commission you are going to get is 20,019 naira.
Okay. Are you sure, ma'am? Is that your final answer, ma'am?
Final answer, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yes. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes,
thank you so much. All right. So to save time, we've heard from our great TGR partners. They've spoken their mind, and we are learning. You see that this our weekly presentations. Can you see that everybody can actually do this? We can actually present. You don't know that it's in you until you try, until you give it a try. You just need to step out and say, yes, sir.
Check your direct message. Thank you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I still want to even comment on the answer. I'm not even leaving that question yet. Oh, someone can't hear me. Can't hear you speak. Don't know if it's from my end alone. Please, can you all hear me? Madam Arowolo can't hear me. Madam Taiwo can't hear me. If you can hear me, just type loud and clear. Let's see. We can hear you. Okay, people can hear me. So I think it's from her end. Maybe it's our network. Maybe you should leave and join again. Just leave the meeting and join. Maybe you and then join the audio. Okay, so people can hear me. Sorry about that. Okay, so the 5K package, let's go straight to the student package, 5,000. You are not entitled to point values. Okay, you are not at all. So if you are still on 5,000 or 25, you are going to miss a lot. Okay, then whatever package you are on, even if you are on student package, you will still get the normal commission. You will still get the normal commission. Even from your purchases, you will get the same commission that someone on 50K or 100K will get. You are going to get the same commission. Everybody gets the same commission. The only difference is now how deep you will earn. That's just the difference. How deep you will earn. The student package of 5,000, no PV, so which is for you. You are not getting any 750,000 or 5 million or 6 million or 10 million. That one, just forget it. But if you are on 10K upwards, the best packages, 50K, 100K, you will qualify for all the incentives and you will get all your commission. So the commission you get, we've already said it, we've asked the question before, that how much do you get for registering a Coral package member? And we said it is 2,090 Naira. If you multiply 2,090 Naira by 10, what you get is 20,900. 20,900. So by now, for those of us who are looking at the Fantastic 10 roadmap, we should already know what we gain on level 1. Level 1, you gain 20,900. All right, let's move to the next question. Then we'll open the floor for questions from our, or maybe if you have any issue that has been on your mind or you have a comment, we will discuss that briefly. So, number 10 question. Don't type it in the chat box. If you know it, raise your hand. What are the rules for creating a username during registration? This thing used to cause issues during registration, so let's solve it tonight. What are the rules for creating a valid username during your registration? So if you know the answer, the rules for creating a username or forming a username for yourself or for your prospect, if you know it, raise your hand. Because this is an issue that people usually have when they are trying to register their downlines. Don't type the answer in the chat box, please. I can see 2 hands. Okay, so is it that it's only 2 people that know the rules? Okay, 3 people now. Okay, 4. I need someone that has not spoken tonight. Just, what are the rules for creating a username? Then we will move on to what you want to discuss. Okay, I think all these hands have spoken. Okay. Finally, Madam Taiwo, she's hearing us now. Okay, you are welcome, ma. Madam Arowolo, you can hear me now. I'm seeing a new name now. Ejiro. Yeah, Ejiro, I'm going to unmute you. Okay. So what are the rules? Tell us. You can unmute yourself.
The rules for creating a username.
Yes.
For her. A username is usually is like a business name, one word written together. When choosing a username, like Aerocom, Aerorite, Aerokit.
Yeah.
Yes, one word written together. There should be no gap in between. If someone is already using the name, maybe the system rejects the name, you can make a difference by maybe saying Aerokit 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, just to make a difference. The system may accept it.
Okay. Any other tip? Any other thing we should take note of?
For now, let me stop there.
All right. Thank you so much for that input, sir. Let's see if others have a different opinion. You can mute yourself back. Thank you so much, sir. Babaolu, I will call you, sir. Sorry, sir. Let me call Ruth Irabo. You can unmute yourself, Madam Ruth. You are welcome. Go ahead, man. What are the rules for creating a username during registration? Or if you are not available, let me choose James Edime. You can unmute yourself, Mr. James Edime. I hope you're available, Mr. James, or let me just choose someone else. Okay, let me hear from, okay, I think Eunice has spoken before, but let me just pick you again. Go ahead, Eunice. What are the rules of creating a username during registration?
All right, thank you. The username can be your pet's name, or a combination of your name and your surname, but there must be no space between.
Exactly.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So we've had what our people have said now, that the username can actually be anything. Okay. But the important thing is it must be unique. No other person in TGR should have used it before. It should be unique. It should be special. And there should be no space. No space. Because that space issue is even the main issue that causes that space error. Anytime you are registering and you put space. So always remind your prospects, if you want them, and make your username unique, a special name that no other person has thought of. All right, thank you very much. I think we were able to pick some things from this, especially for our new members, okay? TGR is a wonderful place. It's a wonderful business where you will learn a lot. And we are always ready to teach you, to train you. As long as you are trainable, you are willing to learn, you will definitely learn. There's so much information out there, and it's a wonderful community. We are like one big happy family, always eager to help one another and guide each other to success. So you are all welcome, and I congratulate everybody for choosing the best business in Nigeria right now. So I want to open the floor now for everyone, maybe for just a few minutes. If you have questions about TGR, or you have maybe a long-standing issue or a question or comment or contribution that you want to share with us, you can raise your hand and I'm going to pick you to go ahead and ask your question. If you are still raising your hands from our question and answer that we've been doing, just kindly lower your hand. Or let me see if I can lower the hands that are currently, can I do that? Because I'm seeing 3 hands up already, and I don't know if they have a contribution or a question or issue. Let me pick on Mr. White. Mr. White, you can unmute yourself, sir. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Good evening to all.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, I have about 2 issues.
Okay, sir.
The first issue is today's program is very, very interesting and very important.
Sir. Yes, sir.
But network could not allow me to hear all.
Okay, sir.
So I will request that you share with us the recorded version of the program.
Okay, sir.
Plus that one on Tuesday by Alhaja Tabiet, or what is that?
Yeah, our TGR.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, you share the recorded version to us.
Okay, sir. Yes, tonight's one was recorded.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll be expecting it.
Yeah, it will be shared in the group. Since you are in the group, it will be shared. Don't worry.
Okay. So
yes,
then
sir.
The next question is this wallet funding is giving us problem.
Okay, sir. Which one, sir?
Providence Bank and Sterling Bank, they are not responding at all. Even the one one-time funding is not responding.
Okay.
So
it's not what so when you say it's not responding, what do you mean, sir?
You will be going in and it will not open.
Okay. So when you request for, okay, are you talking about the permanent Providus and Sterling now, or you are talking about the one-time funding?
No, even the one-time funding is not responding, talk less of the permanent one. Well,
but I'm able to use that the one-time funding, and I even recommend it for prospects.
Okay, I joined in 27th of January. Till today, I have not been able to my wallet.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And they advised me to go on the manual, and it's not the best.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you that regard.
Okay, but I don't. Okay, sir. I don't think it's a general, because I'm sure there are still people who are able to use the one-time funding, even if the permanent one is not yet fully resolved. I know that they are working on that, or maybe it will soon be resolved. But for the one-time funding, that one-time funding, you know that when you click on that button, that one-time funding button, you tap on it once. You just wait for like 1 second or two. It will give you a brand new account number with your name on it.
I've tried it, but it
didn't work for you.
Yes, it didn't work for me for 2 days.
Perhaps it's your network. Could it be your network? I don't know.
I don't know. I will try again. I will try again tomorrow.
Okay, but I don't want you to be discouraged because of that. If you can't use manual fund or the permanent account, just use manual funding. If you can't use one-time funding, just go ahead and use a manual funding. Thank God that TGR provided them other.
I will try again tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay,
Thank
sir.
you very much. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
God bless you. We are really enriched.
God bless you too, sir. Thank you for being there, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay, so let me pick on Mrs. Eje. I think Babalo, I can see your hand up. I'll unmute you. I'm coming, sir. Okay,
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, although part of my question had been answered from the last person that spoke, is the funding. And my question now is can the company not use other accounts apart from Providus? For example, my prospects, about 5 of them now have to be funding using the funding one-time funding
to fund funding, right?
Yes. And I find it so very difficult. Like somebody, I have to do it up to 50 times before I was able to get his name, because several names continue to come up, and I'll make sure.
We'll discuss that now. Okay. Thank you very much, ma. So we've said it time and again. Is that all, ma?
Yes, that's all, sir.
Okay. So just listen to my response concerning that one-time funding, okay? All right. You see this one-time funding, I personally recommend it for my prospects, because when you tell your prospect that you have to provide NIN and BVN before you can fund your wallet, that one could scare them away. There are some people, they are still skeptical. Even though they're about to register, they are still doubting, is this business the one I should be in? You understand? But we know that TGR is the real deal. But one-time funding was created for people who are scared of dropping their NIN or BVN. You can just get a throwaway account number, which you can use just once, and fund your wallet and activate yourself or upgrade yourself, and you are done. Anytime you need another, you want to fund your wallet again, just tap on that button once. Within 1 or 2 seconds, it will give you another account number, and you send the money to the Providus account. Within some seconds, or highest 1 minute or 2 minutes, it lands in your wallet, and you are done. Now, the aspect of a different name showing, that one, we've said that if you see a different name, go ahead and send the money. As long as it is still within 30 minutes. You know that the expiry time for that account is 30 minutes. They give you 30 minutes to use the account. So because you are the one that generated it on your TGR account, it is already linked to your TGR account within 30 minutes for 30 minutes. So go ahead and send the money, regardless of the name that you are seeing there. It will land. I personally, even though I have both a Providus and a permanent sterling account in my TGR account, I deliberately still use that one-time funding just to prove to myself that it works, so that I can confidently tell people that it works, especially for my prospects. So don't doubt that one-time funding. Whatever name you see there, ignore it. Just send the money. As long as it is within 30 minutes, it will land. And worst case scenario, if it does not land, maybe because of network delay, you have customer support that will resolve the issue for you. Just give them the full details of the transaction, the sender details, the receiver details, that's the account number. Just take note of that account number and the bank name, the bank, and the amount. Give it to customer support. If you can even get the session ID, give them. They will trace it for you and it will enter your wallet, or highest, it will be refunded back to your account. That one-time funding, for me, it has always worked. There is no day that I use it that it doesn't work. I'm telling you, it has always worked. You get, so don't doubt the name, just send the money, okay? I hope that's clear now. Let's see if there's another question before we call it a day. I'm seeing hands from some of our... Okay, let me pick a Madam Folashade Modinot. I don't know if you have a question. So you can go ahead, ma. I've unmuted you, ma. Madam Folashade,
okay.
Do you have a question or contribution? Go on, ma. Yes, Madam Sabina said manual funding is the best and it's very easy. Yes, I also use manual funding. I also recommend it. Manual funding is okay too. For those that don't want to, they are scared of a one-time funding. Manual funding is there for you. Sorry, Madam Folashade is not talking again. I've unmuted you, Madam Shade.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Yes, we can hear you, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Please, I want to ask what this company is doing on the rate of our data, because most of my downline, they are complaining, although they told us that we are just using the card and data something as a supporter. That the main TGR mission is for us to...
Hello, ma. You didn't finish your question. I've unmuted you again.
Hello, sir. Hello,
okay,
sir.
Okay, go on, ma.
Maybe it's
yes,
network.
Okay, yeah, maybe. So you are asking about the prices of the data, right? Hello. Okay.
Hello,
go on,
sir.
Ma. I can hear you. Yes, ma'am. Go on, ma. Okay, so she's asking about the price of the data. And I think
Yes.
Mr. Hakim has already spoken at length on that. He gave a long...
And also,
go on, ma. Go on, ma.
About the charges, I don't know if company...
Don't once unmute yourself. Don't touch the button again. No. I'm unmuting you again now. Okay, I guess it's our network. So for those that are, and I want her to hear my answer, for those that are concerned about the prices of data on TGR, what I will just say is that if you do your best, okay, to build your team, and once you start making money through other people's recharges, honestly, you won't really be bothered about the cost. For those that are coming in, who are just starting, it may seem like it's quite higher. It's higher than other platforms, okay? But if we give them the right orientation that, yes, it may seem high because you are still using your money to recharge. You are still using your hard-earned money to recharge. You are still trying to fund your wallet to recharge. But if you do the needful, which is connecting your family, your friends, and everyone, migrate everyone from all the other platforms, let them be using this platform through you, the money you'll be making will sustain your own recharges. You will not need to use your personal money again. And you will be better off on TGR than elsewhere. Because in the long run, the cashbacks you are getting on other platforms, you can't really use it to do much other than just to maybe buy more data. The cashback you are getting on other platforms, you can't even use it to buy rice or beans in the market. You can't use it to buy anything other than the data. It cannot enrich you like to the point that you are financially free. It is those platforms that are using you to make money. That's just the thing. So, and I know that Mr. Akin gave a long answer to this issue of the higher prices, and he explained why TGR's data plans are a bit higher than the other platforms. Let me pick someone else to ask their question. We will soon call it a day. I can see Jedo Olufunsho. Go ahead. I've unmuted you, Jedo Olufunsho.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, I really appreciate.
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
I really appreciate the way our leaders, our leaders, are trying to explain all the things to we that we are joining newly. We are still here for so much. My question still, Dada, on one of the answer you have given, as when one is trying to fund his own wallet.
Yes, sir.
You made mention of maybe one what?
One-time funding.
Good. I tried that yesterday, and the thing was putting another person's name.
Okay.
And so I tried to retrieve, because normally, you know, if one want to do something like that, you need to see the name and so that like that. But when I see another person's name, I try to retrieve. But at the end of the day, when I check my statement of account, because that's what I wanted to do first. I know that the money has been deducted from my account.
Okay.
My account. But now, like I've spoken with the person that introduced me, and she has given me someone to talk to. But now, they're now asking me which bank.
Okay. And it's Providence Bank.
Yeah, it's probably, I don't know. I said it's Providence, but they asked me the number of that person, which I know I can't get. So how we want to be able to get that number?
The account number, sir? The account number.
Yes, exactly. The account number.
It will be in your transaction receipt, sir. If you check very well, you will see the account number in the transaction receipt. It should be there, right? I believe.
And because I tried to print the receipt from my bank, then send it to the person, but the person wanted to help us out. But he was asking me the number of the person that I sent it to. And that's why I was like, okay, let me just put it to the platform since we are discussing something like that now.
Okay. So once again, I'll say that anytime you see a different name, when you are using that one-time funding, don't worry. As long as you are sending the money within 30 minutes, go ahead and send the money. If there is now a network issue that didn't allow the money to land in your wallet on time or up till now, so the best thing you can do then is to open a ticket. You will inform customer support. You will go to the support menu in your TGR. You will open a ticket. So that ticket is like a message you are sending to customer support, and they always attend to you. As long as you give them the full details of your issue, they will attend to you. They will reply you. So you tell them that you've tried to fund your wallet with one-time funding, Providus Bank, the account number at that time that you send the money, you give it to them. Then your own details, the bank details that you use to send the money as well, you give it to them. If possible, the session ID too, you can give them, and the amount that you sent. If you give them all these details and send it within 1 hour, they also to reply you. If they don't reply you within 1 hour, on the same ticket, you will send a reply message to them to remind them, so that your message will go up again on their list of issues that they must attend to. They will definitely attend to it. Can you hear me, sir? Are you hearing me, sir? I can hear you, sir. You know what? I don't know. Hello, sir. I think you should contact your upline to help you follow up on this issue. If you can't hear me, I think you can't hear me. So I don't know how I would. If your upline is in this meeting, I hope you will help your downline so that. Hello, sir. I can hear you, sir.
They're not hearing me again.
Okay, let's move to the next person. Okay, Mr. Kwafan Taga's hand has been up. Let me ask you to unmute. You can unmute, sir. Mr. Kwafan Taga.
Good evening, Mr. Dami Optimus. Well done, sir.
Sir.
Thank you very much for a wonderful job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for being
the
there,
opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I want to make contribution with respect to formation of username.
Yes, sir.
Your
Yes, sir.
username must be at least 5 characters and above. It's a must.
Okay, sir.
Once you use 3 or 4, it will never go. It must be 5 characters. Anything you are using, once it's not 5, it will not go.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for that, sir.
You didn't mention it out.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
The second contribution is with respect to one-time funding.
Okay, sir.
One-time funding, sometimes when you click on it, it will tell you error generating account number. When you click for the second time, the number will now pop up. So this is
I've
another
not experienced that before. Okay.
Me, I've experienced it.
Okay. Because I use it a lot.
Yeah, nothing came out. I pressed again, the now said error generating. I hold on, then press. The number now came out.
Okay.
And we transfer money to the account number, the money landed.
And the name, did it show your own name or a different name? When you tried to send the money?
One came with the name, another one did not come with the name, but the last meeting we had with COE, he said once the account number is within that 30 minutes generated, go ahead and pay the money will drop.
Exactly.
So since I heard that, any of my downline doing registration, I always tell them, once you see a different name, go ahead and pay.
Yes.
There was a day one of them did, he saw a different name, he now paused and wait for me. So he dropped messages for me online. I wasn't online then. When I came online, I now told him you should have paid, no issue. He now say no, when he saw a different name, he was waiting for me. I say, go ahead, no problem. So when he saw a different name, he still went ahead and paid, and the money landed.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that contribution, sir. I really appreciate you. So we have heard again now that your username shouldn't be too short. Okay. At least 5 characters or more, so that it will be unique.
Yes.
So, and your one-time funding, there are times if you click it, it may not generate. If you click it again, it will now generate. So yes, that could happen because it's an online system, it's an online platform. They are not always 100% perfect, but they are doing their best. Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Welcome, sir. I'm grateful.
I think we will take one more question, or maybe I can see 2 hands raised. Let me take, before I take Madam Arowolo, I'm sorry, ma, let me take Kulas Mariga, if he is available or he or she is available, then I'll now accept. So you can unmute yourself, Kulas, before we call it a day. I will call Madam Arowolo.
Okay,
Kulas,
thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
Yes, sir.
And I really appreciate today's seminar or presentation.
Thank you, sir.
My advice is that I just want the company should try their possible best to work on transfer withdrawal from the TGR to bank account. Then the company should equally, I know they are upgrading, they should equally work it fast in order to make sure you can equally transfer from a wallet to your distributors or your downliners wallet. I think once they want to work on those things, it will help us, because sometimes you get a registration and the person still get the downliners get a registration, and you have encouraged them that at least they can withdraw the money into their bank. As long as they have like at least 1,000, they can remove like 500 and leave 500 in their account, or 400 and leave 600 in the account, then transfer it. They want to try it and see whether it works or not. So I will encourage that at least as they are upgrading, they should try the possible way to work on those 2 things: the wallet transfer, then the bank withdrawal from your wallet to your bank account. Yes, sir. Then about registration. The registration, you can do it once you do the registration, finish the registration. You can either ask the new member to transfer. If you have permanent account, you can ask him to transfer the money into your own wallet. Then you now go to your network and go to pending
members.
Very good.
Yes, pending members.
Down. Yes, it will little bit delay you, but do it in that way so that at the end of the day, you can use your own platform to activate the person. Once you do that, it will help to quickly get the registration done. I get hooked one period of time. I call Master Akim and he give me this formula and I work on it, and it's helping me doing some of my registration today. And I'm sure others can equally do it as I do it. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to share this with you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kulas. Thank you so much. We are all leaders in this business. We are all leaders. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So we've learned something from what he said now, that if your prospect or your downline is having difficulty in sending the money to his own wallet, and if the person trusts you enough, he can send the money to you or to your own TGR wallet. You will now use that money to activate the person by going to the networks menu in your TGR, then go to the pending members menu. Just click it. That page is usually very slow. It's a slow page. Just be patient, allow it to load completely. Once it loads, you can now type or paste the username of the person that you want to activate. and search. Once you search, the activate button will appear, and then you can select the package for the person and then activate the person with the money in your own wallet. So you have different ways of achieving things on TGR. Thank you. Thank God that we have a company that provides alternative methods of different things. And I know that the company is working very hard to resolve the withdrawal issue and the wallet-to-wallet transfer, because those are the foundations of our business. Those are our selling points. So, and I know that CEO has already told us in the last meeting he had with us that it will soon be resolved, and it will definitely be. So thank you very much. Finally now, Madam Arowolo. You can unmute yourself, ma'am.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Darwin.
Yes,
you have really done
a
great job tonight on how you've been responding patiently to people's questions and concerns. Well done, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, some of the things I wanted to add has been said by the last speaker and Mr. Kwafra about the username. I wanted to mention that if there's a particular number of character, minimum number of character that is needed, and then which is 5, he has clearly stated that, and then the pending member activation for your new recruits. So then the third thing I want to mention is that irrespective of everything that, challenges and issues that people have been having, we should have it at the back of our minds that sometimes, because you could see that you mentioned that and same thing with myself, the one-time funding has always, since the day the CEO mentioned it, I've been trying it. I wanted to, just like you, wanted to be sure of it before I start, professing it. So I've been, since that day, for out of every 7 payment I want to do, I do 4 from the one time, and it has been going through. However, we have also heard that there are some persons that, like Mr. Kwapa stated, that it brings an error. Then after several, a woman also said after several attempts, so it comes in different ways for different persons. But the point now I want to make is that we should also have it at the back of our mind that we are talking and dealing with online and internet. Just the same way we sometimes want to load before now from our bank app, our airtime or data, that sometimes it keeps rolling and you won't get anything at the end of the day. Or sometimes you do it, you try at several attempts before you are now able to succeed with it. Just the same way that you want to transfer from a bank to another an amount of money that you might not get through with it at first. It might be at several attempts or, different encounters like that. Just let us also have that at the back of our mind that all of these things boils down to internet. So it might come out or happen like that or occur like that at different times to our different transactions. So don't let us always jump to conclusion that it is TGR, it is, So we should be mindful of the fact that it is internet enabled. Anything happens. The same way you react to when you're sending money from an account to the other, that you don't panic or you just say, our network or this network people.
Exactly.
You say it, but that doesn't stop you from repeating the transaction or attempting it at another time, and it will eventually go. You understand? So let us also have that same mindset as to when we encounter these errors. One thing that I'm certain of that all the leaders oftentimes say is that you don't lose anything in TGR. Thank you.
You don't. Yes. Thank you so much for that, man. Thank you for reassuring us. And let's even come to think of it. is there a day that you go to a bank in Nigeria where you will not see people that are queued up to see customer support? There is no time I enter a bank in Nigeria where I will not see people waiting to see customer support. Every bank, there is no bank you will go any day that queued up because of one issue or the other. So anytime you have an online platform, online platforms
interaction. Thank you. If your question has not been answered, please, we do it again. It's basically for registered member. And if you come in late, you can check out the end of this presentation. Have a good night rest. One love. Please unmute yourself and partner. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shola. I guess Mr. Dami's network went off.
Yes, that's
Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Mr. Class. Mr. Dami, there's a question on dashboard, though. The network did not allow you to see.
Thank you for your presentation. You've done a good job
Yes,
for us.
for the person that asks about how to register someone, the person should go to the information place in your menu. Go and read up. I mean, information there on how to, or contact your sponsor, contact your upline, so that you know how to register person. Then you can also, there are some tutorial videos that you can watch. They are on the CGL platform. You go down to where you see your network on your menu. When you get there, you click on it, then it will take you down to where you can access this tutorial video. It will really help you.
Good evening. There's a question on the dashboard. There's a question here which not see. Someone is asking that he's trying to withdrawing his money and money from wallet to Stanbic Bank, and it was not going.
Okay, that has also been addressed. We addressed it that it's there. I mean, it is going. However, it might be network age as at that time. The person should be setting or make sure that he or she have a very strong network connection. So it might be a part network, but withdrawals are going. I still withdraw personally with my porter yesterday. So it might just be an issue of, but all of it is being worked on. The person should try again. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Withdrawal are going. Yes, it is only wallet to wallet that the CEO mentioned that work is ongoing. Withdrawal to your bank account is going, ma'am.
Good evening, all. Please, how about funding your wallet? Is it going? Is that one going?
Yes, it is. It is. We have talked at length on that tonight. It is. Make use of your one-time funding. By the time you put it in your bank app to pay, even if it doesn't bring out your name, go ahead to make payment. Make sure it is within that 29 minutes. Make the payment, it will reflect in your wallet. So it is working, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night, ma.
Good night, everyone.
Mr. Dame Kushel. Don't you worry.
This quick video, I'm going to take you through on the wallet. Pretty easy. It's pretty easy to follow. First thing you need to do is log into your account. I'm already in my account right now. So the next step you take is put your profile page to generate your customized wallet funding account. Your unique funding account is only yours. Here's a way to get to your profile page. You can either go through the menu. Do that, you go to the menu. You go to my account and then profile. Yes, profile page. That's one way to get there. Another way to get there is to simply click your username at the top of the right corner. Okay, that's a shortcut. Your way to get it. Click it. You go to so once you're on your profile, scroll down and you will see one-time funding. You'll see one-time funding. So here you're gonna generate marketing account number, which must be used within 30 minutes. Just one click, and sometimes issue, you might need to click more than once before the number comes up. In this case, I only had to click once. All right, so here's the number. You can see my name is there. The name you should watch out for on your bank app is the name that's registered with TPR. But in some cases, another name, a different name, don't worry about it. Because you pay the account 30 minutes to generate this number. It's going to reflect in your wallet. Okay. So let's see. So I'm not supposed to in this wallet because I really don't want my wallet to generate money by itself. I'm just doing this for the purposes of how to go about it. So I already have my number. All I need to do is copy it electronically, and then I go to my bank app. Money transfer. So this is it. So I'm say, let me just let's say dollars. Okay, mind you, the gonna charge 45 naira for this service. So right now $2. $2. What the bank removes minus grade and 57 naira, right? That's what we're gonna put in my 45 naira, which is the funded fee. So I click next. Okay, okay, I already have that number saved, so I'm gonna it does bank. Okay, add new, gonna search for bank name. It does bank account number. Enter that number. I enter again, and then check details. Check details. Oh God, I don't know what I did. Sorry. Something over that. With that. Confirm. I check details. Here you can see the details. This tells me that trying to put the marketing. Probably does bank feature. Might not see your name. Might be a different spot within the same meaning brand. Money is going to end up in your wallet, so don't worry about it. But most of the time, it's your name that you registered on top of it. That's going to count. So I'm going to confirm. Okay. I'm sending. Just $2. Okay. So the money's on it. Let's check. Money usually ends up here. Doesn't take months. Okay, but it's not yet here, so maybe let's give it some time. I need to get email. Yeah. I think it's right now. Let me refresh the page. It is very easy to wonder what's true. That's not one of the simple follow the steps that I'm outlined in this video, and you'll be just fine. Thank you.
So that's how the last day I didn't want out there. So I didn't the map and the light is short. You hear you to the light. You might have about don't you? Really then. This idea. If everyone says this is what's happening to this time? People should be what you can get, what you wear, one two get for that, I'm like, I don't find it. I said the name of the Lord. You are back to the name of the Lord. You can know what I think back to the side grab. That is the side grab. That's a clear name on our board. I'm sorry. That's what I need. We're going to come here. mo wà yìí pé tí mi ò bá etí bá gbé ọkàn sí ní ọ̀rọ̀ ìsáàbù tí ó sáàbù léèké náà yóò sáàbù ẹ̀yọ ọkàn. Ṣé gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ sí lẹ́ni àhán tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀ náà ló ṣe ń lórí tẹ́ni lẹ́sẹ̀ kó kí ní sọ́ra ìwà wá rí pé tí ìgbà kó síbẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí bá gbé ọkàn sí tí ó sáàbù ẹ̀yọ lọ́sà ìdígbà téèyàn tó bá tó gbé mọ́tò jáde láti nígbà ìrẹ̀lẹ̀ ẹ̀rú. Bó o gbé èèyàn bó sàánú èèyàn èkó tó lò náà rẹ̀ lóko tó ìdí nìyẹn. Ìwọ̀n tí eré ìwé ti mọ̀ yìí pé láàrin wákàtí kò tí ẹ̀ tó wákàtí kan gbà mí torí gbà mí ti bá ní gbogbo ìlú bá ti sẹ́wọ́n tó máa láàárọ̀ ìní ìlà àbàjẹ́ ìgbà tí mẹ́lì àbàjẹ́. Ìdílé yẹn ti rò lọ́kàn rẹ̀ ló ìgbà tí ìtẹ̀ tí ìgbà Jésù rárá gba àwọn àkékeré tó mọ̀ ìgbéyàwó ní jẹ́ lóṣù níta ní ìdẹ̀gbẹ́kẹ̀lé ìgbà tí wọ́n á ní kí ló dé. Lẹ́ni bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọ̀sẹ̀ rẹ̀ jáde bí. Bọ́ọ̀mù ní tiẹ̀ sọ fún ojú ẹ̀ ní tí wọ́n jẹ́ ìyàwó ní kẹ́kẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ní ilé sẹ́ta. Ilé ẹ̀rọ sọ tó yá lọ bàbá ìyá tó tẹ̀lé ọ̀pọ̀ ìjà. Wọ́n ẹ̀fẹ̀ bàdá àwọn ìgbà rẹ̀. Ọ̀pọ̀ ẹni wọ́n náà wà ní ayé wà láwọn wọ́n náà gbà mí lẹ́yìn pé ẹjọ́ pọ̀lọ́ gbà ṣe ọpọlọ ẹ̀ ṣẹ́kù wọ́n ní kọ́ tó bá ti pọ̀ ní tiwọn náà kó mú sùúrù dání tó ti lè ní òṣèlú pọ̀ mọ̀ pé inú ilé ló pọ̀ ẹni tó mú òṣèlú wa ẹni tí mo sì rọ̀ tó pọ̀ wá bá mi lé mi ṣe ṣùgbọ́n kí wọ́n wá dé kí wọ́n wá dé kọ́ bá di tẹ̀lé ìdènà láti kékeré lẹ́nu kejì ilé ló sọ̀rọ̀ yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ìgbà tó bá jẹ̀sẹ̀ àjẹmí ìtọ́jú ìkejì ìgbà onígbàjọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ló sọ̀rọ̀ láti ìjọ bá jẹ̀sẹ̀ ìgbàgbọ́ àti àìsàn máa ń gbà ní ìlú ayé sọ̀rọ̀ wa tí wọ́n jọ bá jẹ̀sẹ̀ ìfọ́sẹ̀ ti ní ìtọ́jú ìgbàlá pé ẹ̀sìn ọjọ́ ìgbòho ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ìgbọ́sẹ̀ ìgbòho àbí ìgbàgbọ́ àti àìsàn ló sọ̀rọ̀ ayé ìjọ bá jẹ̀sẹ̀ ọjọ́ ìgbòho tó wá pẹ́ lórí débù máa tó tó òbí tó lọ sọ tó lè tọ́jọ́ mọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni náà mú kó ta olùdarí pẹ̀lú olùdarí ọbẹ̀ náà mú ta. Ìlú mo ti sọ fẹ́ náà ilé ìtòkùnlógún lè bá àdìgbò ní ìgbà. Ilé báyìí mo ra nínú ẹ̀ka nílé kọ́ńtà lọ́dà ọ̀dẹ́ rẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn tèlè báyìí. Ìgbésà lójoojúmọ́ náà ó fóònù ọgbà àdánwò. Ojúbẹ̀ ọ̀gbìn ilé jáde ilé láti ní ìlú ìjọba 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 ẹ̀mí. Wọ́n ní ìwà rẹ̀ ṣé ní àpapọ̀ gbé tí káàdì láti ọ̀ká ní ìdẹ́sìn tí ẹ̀ máa gbàgbé sí káàdì ẹ̀wọ̀n lọ́dà ríra. Mo dé lákòókò mo ṣe fáì àti ìpínlẹ̀ ẹ̀jọ́ sílẹ̀ bó ṣe ètò kíkọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni lọ máa gbé káàkiri tó bá dé ní ìsọ̀rọ̀ nígbà ìgbà máa gbé káàkiri tí ọ̀pọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ lọ́wọ́. Tí ìgbóhùn mi sọ fún tó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó ọkọ̀ òṣèlú ìfẹ́ púpọ̀ ó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní oko ìlú ìlú lọ́dún bẹ̀rẹ̀ àti ìta tó lẹ́yìn ìṣọ̀rọ̀ mẹ́ta kéré kan tó ti gbé ọdún. Ayé àti ilé ìtàn. ní àwọn tó bá wọ̀ ní ìgbà tó bá lọ́la ó wà nílé rẹ̀ ó lọ àgbà àdúrà ohunkóhun tó lè jọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́ sàkárì ìka sọ sí lébi ìka sọ sí àwọn ènìyàn ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá tẹ̀síwájú gbogbo ọ̀fẹ́ àtẹ̀sẹ̀ ọdún Jésù ìka ara lé ẹ̀jẹ̀ kò jẹ́ olùkọ́ Jésù nísinsìnyí olúwa mú gbàgbà gbogbo ojú ìfẹ́ ló gbọ́dọ̀ ní ìtìkú ẹ̀mí ìtìkú kò ní ayé ẹ̀mí olùkọ́ Jésù ìgboyà láti sọ ní dáadé ẹgbẹ́ sẹ́rẹ̀ yóò wù wá ní ipò olúwa lọ adélẹ́wọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run wa lọ ìyàwó ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ olúwa bí wọ́n fi olúkọ rẹ̀ bí wọ́n tẹ̀síwájú bí wọ́n jẹ́ ní ìgbàlá gbígbólówó ẹ̀sìn bẹ́ẹ̀ pé olùkọ́ Jésù ọ̀gbàjú ọlọ́run padà wọ̀. Gbogbo àwọn ọdún wa ẹ̀dá wọlé ìgbọ̀ngàn lórúkọ Jésù ẹ jẹ́ kí ọ̀nà ìdúrà pẹ̀lú ọmọ àlùkò Jésù gbogbo Jésù ọ̀fẹ́ ṣe ní àṣìṣe ní ìkọ̀ Jésù ọtún ní ilé ṣe rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọkọ̀ olóhùn sọ́ọ̀nù tó wá ṣe lọ́ba ìjọ lọ́wọ́ lọ́dọ̀ ló fi wọlé wípé ìgbóhùn trọ́ọ̀sì ìjọba ìlú àwọn gbàdúrà sàkáàlù nínú àǹfààní kó sọ fọ́ọ̀rù láti mú àlejò rẹ̀ wá ìwọ̀n Jésù àwọn olórí ayé rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìdájọ́ ọlọ́run wa. Àjọ àpapọ̀ tí ó pamọ́ tó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí olú àpáyé pamọ́ ní ìtàn Jésù àṣìyàn náà ní ìtàn Jésù ìmọ̀ nígbà ìdíwọ́ ní níwà ẹ̀fọ́ ọ̀pọ̀ ìdálẹ̀ ní ìtàn Jésù gbogbo ibi tó ń lọ àwọn ibi tó ń lọ ṣùgbọ́n lọ ẹni ló àmọ́ olúwa ẹ̀fọ́ ara ìmọ̀ fún ní olùkọ́ Jésù ìjọ náà àyàní tẹ̀síwájú ìdílé ọ̀fẹ́ ìjọba àyàní ìjọ olóko mẹ́wàá ìjọ ìjókòó ìjọ ìgbésùn ìjọ àlejò gbogbo àpapọ̀ ìgbòho àlejò Jésù gbogbo àtàkì ṣáálọ́jọ́ nípa gbogbo àtàkà ìyẹn pàṣẹ gbogbo orí ọgbẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó bá àwọn ìjọ ìjọba tó ti máa ń kọ́ Jésù gbogbo ọ̀gbẹ́yàn ìgbòho láti rí àdúgbò sọ àgbáwá ìrọ̀ká káàkiri àtìmọ́lé àgbéwọ̀n ẹ̀sọ́ ìgbà aláìbá ìkọ̀ Jésù máa dín lọ sí nísinsìnyí àánú orí ìpẹ̀lẹ́ kó máa ṣègùn lórí ayé wọn àánú orí ìpẹ̀lẹ́ kó máa ṣègùn lórí ayé àwọn wa àánú orí kó máa ṣègùn lórí ayé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa ó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lórúkọ Jésù òkè àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa.